So, I have officially been celibate for about 45 days now. Haven't done anything. I haven't been masturbated in the longest time, probably at least, geez, probably more than no, almost a year now. It's been a very long time. Anyways, so this isn't really like a no-fap video. It's really about something I discovered with no-fap. Like, yeah, that's not really even a thing anymore. I don't think of myself as someone that doesn't fap anymore. It's just kind of just a way of living after a certain point. But being celibate, that's new. Yeah, at least for the last 45 days. And what I've noticed is that like actual benefits and whatnot have, like no fap and resetting your brain and dopamine and stuff like that. That still holds true. But what I've noticed actually is that ego, or at least my perception of the opposite sex, has changed quite a lot. As in, since I'm no longer trying to date anyone at all, I no longer feel as nearly as self-conscious as I used to be. Normally, I go somewhere and I'm like, oh, I hope I look good because, I could meet a new girl today, or I hope I look good because I want to impress someone or something like that. And seeing how that complete logic is out the window, it's really, really, really relaxing. Like, don't get me wrong, I still work out, on a daily basis. I'm probably in the best shape of my life right now. And I still look good, or at least I try to look good, because that's my job. I'm a personal trainer. But as far as like when girls look at me now or something like that, I really could care less of what they think because it's not my objective to want to date them. But it takes so much pressure off because I just have so much time to think about things that actually matter. Like it's not like unless they're a prospective client or something, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care what they think at all. And ironically, I think that's probably been attracting more uh, female attention to myself because I'm just minding my own business now. I'm no longer trying like really hard or at all to talk to girls or anyone. I just kind of just do my own thing, and I think that's probably where like some of that whole no fat magic, attracting more women and stuff like that. I think that's where that comes into play a little bit. Because I think when you actively try to improve your life, people see that and they are attracted to you because they're like, oh wow, this person's doing really well for themselves. I want to, talk to them, see what's going on. And I think that's where most of that whole no fap logic about, don't touch your penis, you'll attract more women. I think that's where part of it comes from. Not 100%. I mean, but yeah, that's one thing I have discovered, I guess, is that since I no longer try to go out on dates or anything like that, it's just saving a lot of money too. But that's besides the point. As far as anything else, though, since I've started this, now I will admit, I'm a straight male, but you when you do this nofap thing, you start attracting people. Like people just want to talk to you. And it's really weird because you're just doing your own thing and you're just minding your own business, and people want to talk to you. They'll they'll find reasons to talk to you. Now, if anyone knows me personally, I am a 100% introvert, and I will tell you for a fact, nofap has not changed that fact at all. I still like to be by myself most of the time. I still like to do my own thing, and I really don't go out often unless it's the gym or just doing something that I enjoy. But even still, it's alone. But that's something that maybe it's a pro and a con for me since I'm a trainer. It's kind of a pro actually because people talk to me and I'm a trainer and stuff like that. I've actually gotten a couple clients that way, just because I have a magnetic personality apparently. Who knew? Um, but yeah, that's really all I wanted to report on. Just being celibate for now. I think it might be like a lifelong thing, but the more I delve into it, the more I experience it. It really kind of repositions goals in my life, like what I want to do and stuff. Always because I always had like this thought process of like, oh, I have to get a good job and I have to get a house, therefore I can attract you know, a wife and whatnot and have kids and stuff like that. So if you take the whole family dynamic out the entire equation of like where your life is situated right now, what are you doing? Like, what are your goals? Like after that, like if it says like, oh, you're not getting married, you're not having kids or anything like that, just put it in perspective, and then ask yourself, well, what is your actual life goal after that point? Because some people have it just ingrained in their brain, like, okay, you need a good job. So, again, that chain, like good job, house, family. But you take out the part that you don't really want a family, if that's something you don't want, or you don't want a wife or kids or whatever like that, then you really question, like, what motivates you in life? Like, what's really getting you going? And I kind of like that a lot because it sounds very selfish, but I no longer feel like I'm doing anything out of obligation to anyone. I'm doing things because I want to do them. Now it sounds selfish, it probably is, but it really is quite I don't know. It's just it feels kind of good, you know. Like no one should. I feel like no one should feel like they're obligated to do anything they don't want to do, as in like I mean, that sounds bad too, but people should like really want to do it, or see some outcome in it. And anyways, I'm done rambling now. I'll see you guys next. So I'll try to post more often. I know I post like every like 6 months. I'll try to post more often. Just I feel like I had a bit more energy today. Just got out of the gym. All right, talk to you guys later.